Okay, this is Joe Leigh here for SecondsOut. Adam Booth, thank you for joining me back in Belfast for Mick Conlan this weekend. How's things?
All good, ready, prep's done, just killing time now.
Yeah, of course. We were here last time in Belfast for Mick's fight. Good performance from him. He wants to step up to bigger and better things next year, but this fight's obviously extremely important for his growth and in order to get that world title shot again.
Absolutely, this fight's a World Cup semi-final, that's what it is.
What do you make of Guerfi in comparison to his last opponent? Mick thought Guerfi's a little bit different in level, but his last opponent brought a little bit more. What do you make the differences?
Completely different styles. Almost opposite in the attributes that they bring. But, you know, Mick's probably as adaptable as a fighter that I've ever come across. And he's got different games, and we know what to expect from Karim, and Mick's ready.
What would you say Mick is like good at? Could you kind of add more context into what you mean by that?
No.
Why not? I'm not asking for a game plan.
Well, but that would be the answer to the question. What would I'm expecting? We know the two things that Guerfi's going to do, or the two styles he'll try and employ. But it's about Mick being the best Mick Conlan he can be, and if he's that's what he needs.
Why does it work between you two as a team?
I don't know. We're busy in it, doing it. So I'm not. I don't look at it subjectively. I'm in it with him, and it's, we work. I believe we work really well together, and he's an excellent fighter to work with.
100%. I spoke to Mick about Josh Warrington. He said he'll be watching it, obviously not at the time because they're fighting at very similar times on Saturday night. Are you going to have kind of one eye on that as a potential fight next as well?
Not until after tomorrow, no. There's only two eyes on one thing at the moment, and that's Karim Guerfi.
Do you think Josh wins though, just from an outsider's perspective?
I hope so, but if I'm honest, I've got no emotional investment in that. All I care about is Michael Conlan winning and a world title after.
Just one more thing on that. Do you think it can be made? Obviously, he fought Leewood on DAZN. There's obviously politics in boxing. Do you think Warrington can fight Mick Conlan? Do you think that's a possible fight?
Anything's possible. It's boxing. And if it makes money, it makes sense, and the promoters make it happen. But for now, I don't want to entertain any conversation about that. It's about Karim Guerfi tomorrow night.
And two more questions. Obviously, on Harlem a couple of weeks ago, SecondsOut weren't at that show. So just quickly on what you expect from him next, obviously after a good performance.
We've had a great year, 5 fights in the last year with some good progression, and now main event on Channel 5. And the next year, I'm really excited because he's definitely adding things to his game and getting some real experience. Tom Farrell brought the best Tom Farrell on the night, and Harlem had to perform. So we appreciate Tom Farrell for that. And I just expect his career to keep developing, keep evolving, and keep progressing.
And last one on Josh Kelly. Do you think you could see, after a great performance last week, a world title shot for him next year? Obviously, it's a tough division to do it in, but...
I don't know. Like at the moment, I'm focused on tomorrow night, and then I'm going to take Christmas off and then enjoy time thinking about what Josh has just achieved as well. But for me, this is almost feels like the start of Josh's professional career, because he's now that we've added so many things to what he can do, and he's worked on himself mentally for the last 2.5 years or whatever it was, but he's now expressing himself, and he's now showing what I've seen since day one. But I know that there's so much more to come from him.
Okay, well, busy 3 weeks for you. Good luck tomorrow. Thanks for your time. Nice one.